Hello, Giants fans. Ed Valentine of Big Blue View here with your Giants news roundup for Tuesday, June 7th. The Giants begin their mandatory minicamp today. That'll run Tuesday through Thursday of this week. 3 days of practices. These will resemble pretty much what we saw during OTAs: shorts and t-shirts. Coach Brian Daboll said the other day that practices and days for players might be a little bit longer, but these are going to be shorts and t-shirts, lots of 7-on-7. They're non-contact practices, no hitting, no tackling. So, there are things we're not going to be able to judge. We're really not going to be able to judge line play. We're not going to be able to give you an idea, how a rookie like defensive tackle DJ Davidson is doing. We're not going to be able to tell you much about the interior offensive line play. This just isn't the type of setting, not the type of format where we're going to be able to give you a whole lot about that. Run defense, for example, is another thing. We're just not going to be able to tell you a whole lot about what's happening in those areas of the game. But Big Blue View will be on hand on Tuesday and on Wednesday for those two practices. I think Thursday's scheduled to be a 45-minute practice, which is probably going to be a glorified walkthrough as players and coaches sort of hustle off for their summer vacations. So Thursday, really short day, but the bulk of what's going to get done, what's going to get accomplished during the mandatory minicamp is going to happen on Tuesday and Wednesday, and Big Blue View will be there. So please, check us out on YouTube, check out bigblueview.com, for all of our coverage going forward. Just a few things that we're looking forward to. And one of the things that we're going to be watching for is which players are in red jerseys, the non-contact jerseys, who's practicing, who isn't. Probably not going to see a lot of change from OTAs. I don't expect to see Kayvon Thibodeaux do a whole lot. Don't expect to see Kadarius Toney do a whole lot. Andrew Thomas did a little bit during the first couple of OTAs we saw. Thomas coming back from ankle surgery, did not participate in the team periods last Thursday when media had access to OTAs. We'll be watching his status, but I don't expect to see a lot of those guys, participating in workouts until training camp starts. Right now, this is, as I said, shorts and t-shirts kind of work. Brian Daboll referred to OTAs as a learning camp, as a time period where guys are learning the playbook, they're learning their coaches, they're learning how the new coaching staff, the new regime with Brian Daboll and GM Joe Schoen, want things done. So really everybody is just sort of getting familiar with each other, getting their feet on the ground, learning the playbook, learning the schemes. The coaches are learning, how the players work. Players are learning how coaches want things done. Really, we will see, the various competitions for roster spots. It's pretty obvious there's going to be a competition at tight end. There's going to be a competition for backup spots along the offensive line. There's going to be competition at wide receiver. On the defensive side, there's going to be competition at linebacker. There's going to be competition for backup spots at cornerback and at safety. Some guys might flash during these practices over the next couple of days, but nobody's going to win a job or lose a job over the next couple of days. What I always say is they might put themselves in position to get a longer look during training camp, or to get, reps maybe with the first team, or get some additional reps, if they catch the eye of the coaching staff, during OTAs or the next couple of days during mandatory mini camp. So it's a chance for players to leave a good impression, but nobody's winning or losing a job at this time of the year. All right, Giants fans, please, stick with bigblueview.com for all of your mini camp coverage, all of your daily Giants coverage. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, Follow us on Twitter at Big Blue View, and please subscribe or like our channel here. And as always, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.